Okay, I'm here by the River Thames, which is near where I live, and I'm going to answer the question, what changes as a product organisation grows from 10 to 100 people as I walk towards Admiral Nelson's house in Coldharbour. So we're going to head over there, and hopefully I won't bump into too many people think I'm absolutely insane. But anyway, okay, so what changes the product? Okay, good. Okay, it's really interesting. It's a really good question. Fundamentally, it's communication. So the number one issue an organisation faces from 10 to 100 is communication. So communication between people becomes more complex. It's much harder to do, and the issue, it's a really hard thing to solve. It's not something, I know there's a lot of products like Slack and other products that help sort of improve on that. It's still pretty tricky. So when I went to work at the film company, it's really interesting. They have 50 employees, about six in the middle of this, and I turned up as a sort of the newest one. I was in the film part, and there was 4 separate businesses in that one building, which was the 50 people. So they had the music company, they had the Elton John Ace Foundation on the top floor, and they had Wabby, which is their accounts team behind some sort of locked door with like all these like codes and whatnot. And they had a music studio in the basement. So it's like a 5-story building, 50 people. No one really communicated at all across the building. And so I arrived, and there's so many people outside on their mobile phones. And I was like, why are you all outside? And it was winter on your mobile phones. And it was because of Elton John had Vodafone at his house in Windsor, the whole building uses Vodafone, but actually, it didn't work in the building. There was no signal, and they had all these little boosters around the offices, and none of it worked. So they're all outside, and I said, let's have a look. So I had a look at these boosters, and they'd been set up by a proper telecoms team, and I had a look. I played around with it, and I thought, well, let's just start from the beginning and just reset up these boosters from scratch. Even though the telecoms team that supplied them tried initially to skip the from scratch piece, hence they wouldn't have worked. But when they reset them all and put them from scratch, I then reset them, each of them up, and within 24 to 48 hours, the phones worked across the entire building. Now I ended up getting on with everyone in the building. I was able to communicate with everyone from the cleaner to all the chairmen and multiple CEOs. So I had a relationship, and this is the important part, with everybody. And I was the go-to guy. If you want to get something done across the business, you could come to me, because I would know who to go to, because I would have had a conversation with that person, I would know that person, I'd have said hello to them, I would know what they did. So for me, it's about relationships. So the thing that changes is communication, and the relationships break down between teams and people, and you need someone in an organisation that can actually communicate across the entire business. And that sounds difficult to do at 50 on 2, but it really isn't. It doesn't take much of your time. It's nice to know something anyway. It's nice to know their names and to know what they do and what they add to value to business. I like to take my products anyway to different people within the business, because it's really handy. You've got your own focus group in the business, and they're really keen to give you feedback. So I always walk products through and show the receptionists, what do you think of this? I mean, you guys are digitally native too. Now everyone's touch devices. So that's how I often address. That's how I would address that thing. And we are just coming up to Nelson's house now. It's beautiful. I'll show you, because it's actually quite beautiful. Saw my dog walk. That's why we'll go to the gun next, which is where he had his affair. Oh, we've got a half-naked runner. Here he is, here. Can you see that? Yeah, I don't want to. Right there. Nelson's house. Okay. I hope that answers the question.